outside, it tingles in my heart. Breathing air.
Hey there everyone, welcome back to Measure and Mix. Today I want to share with you how I make my hot chocolate bar for the winter time. This is something that's going to be neutral and more wintry themed instead of Christmas themed, so that way after Christmas next week I can keep it up through the winter season until it thaws out and we can stay warm and cozy. Now if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you like home decors and DIYs on a budget, make sure to stick around by hitting the subscribe button and don't forget to ring the bell next to it so you don't miss out on any new videos. And you can join me over on Instagram as well, so that way you can get more behind the scenes and day-to-day activity of what I do. And then you can join my Facebook group that I just started, and that is where you guys can share your DIY creations with everybody on that group. Those links are down below in the description box, so make sure you check those out. All right, let's get started on the hot chocolate bar. Here's where I'm going to be making my hot chocolate bar. This is my makeshift buffet in my dining room, and I have a chalkboard sign that I made that hangs over the buffet. So I'm just going to take that down and erase what's on it just with a damp paper towel. And then I'm going to use a chalk marker to do my writing. I've never used one of these before, and I actually really like it. It worked really well and gave me nice clean lines. So what I like to do when I'm writing on a sign or a chalkboard or whatever, I like to pull up an example of what I want it to look like, and then I try to just copy that as best as I can, because I don't have the greatest handwriting. So if I have something to look at and refer to, I think it turns out a lot better than me just trying to write it all by myself. So I'm just gonna write warm up at the hot chocolate bar on here, and I think it looks really cute like this.
Hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland. Oh, my winter wonderland. Oh, my winter wonderland.
Now I'm just going to go ahead and replace the chalkboard sign back up where it was, and I'm going to rehang my garland over the chalkboard sign like I had it. I think that lighted garland like this is totally fine to keep up during the winter time, so I'm going to leave it around all winter. Next, all I'm going to do is just remove everything that was on the buffet, which wasn't much. I didn't really have it decorated. And I'm just going to kind of rearrange everything. I have that little window pane that actually had a mirror in it, and I broke the mirror. Hopefully I don't have 7 years bad luck. Fingers crossed. But I'm going to go ahead and use the frame for it as some decor. And then I used a Christmas tree, a thrifted Christmas tree I flocked in a bucket on one side, and then on the other side I just heightened my lamp with a cake stand and added some of my decor that I made in my previous DIY winter decor video. Now I have this little shelf that I made. I just used a 1x6 scrap piece of wood that was pretty long. I don't know how long it was, I didn't measure. And then 2 smaller pieces that were scrap pieces that I had in my garage for the legs, and I used some wood glue to attach those legs onto each side and use my nail gun to keep them in place. And then I painted it just with a couple coats of white chalkboard paint and placed that on the buffet. Now it's time to add the goodies to my shelf. So on the bottom shelf, I am going to add this container, which is from Dollar Tree. All of my containers are from Dollar Tree. This one is filled with shortbread cookies from Dollar Tree. They're actually really good. This one is filled with hot chocolate mix, which is actually just the packaged hot chocolate mix. I didn't make my own, but you could definitely do that. This one has mini marshmallows in it, and the last one has chocolate chips in it. And then I just tied some brown and white twine from Dollar Tree with a little Dollar Tree label on them all. Now I'm gonna use this sleigh that I got at the Target dollar spot last year for, I believe it was around $3. My mom picked it up and I never used it in my decor this year, so I thought it would be perfect to add to the top of this shelf for the hot chocolate bar. Next, I'm gonna add these Irish coffee mugs. I have a set of 4 of them that came from Dollar Tree, and this sleigh is spaced out perfectly with those wooden slats in between, so that way I can space out the ingredients and everything that goes on top of this shelf. Then next I have these 2 oil and vinegar bottles that came from Dollar Tree, and I filled them with some chocolate sauce and caramel sauce. And you do have to refrigerate these when you're not using them, and they go slowly, but they still work. And then next I'm just gonna take these mason jars, and I'm using one for the cream-filled wafers from Dollar Tree and some peppermint candy canes in the other one, and placing those next to the sauces. Lastly, I'm gonna add these jars of sprinkles and cinnamon that I put in salt and pepper shakers from Dollar Tree, and that tops it off for this hot chocolate bar.
I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here.
Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out. Let me know down in the comments below if you have a hot chocolate bar or you plan on making one for the winter. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
Gives me joy that everyone's having a good time. I hear those jingle bells, people singing about love.